Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is Geosonics. We got a friend of mine, Twilight Town HQ. He's gonna do a Gravekeeper profile. This is kind of like improv a little, so just give him some slack. It's a really good deck. It gives my Dragoonides all kinds of hell, but we'll see what the dueling videos will tell us what happens. All right, howdy, bro.
Alright, hey, what's up, Twilight Town HQ here, and just showing my trolling Gravekeepers. I haven't really looked that much into them, I haven't really done much technical stuff with them, but I like them. He doesn't. Alright.
I don't. They're all the way.
I don't care. Do what I want. Never mind. Alright, so first with monsters, we got Caius. I like him a lot. Gets past Hell for XYZs, and is it
Stardust too. One of your main
I
ways.
like Stardust. Okay. Alright, so blah blah blah.
Gets over Stardust.
It's an okay beat stick. Okay, he gets over Stardust. Fine. Gosh, no he doesn't. Never mind. I don't care. Okay. Sangam. I've recently put him in, actually. I've been neglecting my GKs. I'm focusing on Chaos Dragons, but whatever. So yeah, searches out almost everything, or every GK. Visionary, most people don't use them, and people who do use them are doing beat stick Gravekeepers, but I like them, and that's really it. Night Assailant, I've recently added this as well, and goes great with World Tribute, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can discard.
And will flip effect, that's just a multi effect card. Double GK Assailants. That's right, GK Assailants.
Gets over almost everything, you guys. This card,
Except Stardust, because Stardust.
Stardust
has the 2,000 defense. So.
Oh yeah, but you know what? It can get over Logias and like Dolkas after you get rid of their exceed materials and everything.
It can. I also think it can beat a Karibo.
Yeah.
But I'll have to test that and see.
Yes, this card is also a Karibo, you guys.
Yes, most of these cards work against Karibos. Especially Karibolts. I hate it. I don't know. Alright, so here's GK Descendant. And well, I mean, that's a trump card. Some people run 3. I think that it's just it'll become a dead draw, and then you'll just if you ever get wiped out, which is just if you have nothing to do and you draw that, you're just like, oh, I don't want to draw that, and so you end up just setting it, and it's up just going to the grave, just a waste. But I mean, yeah.
If it could tribute itself, oh my god.
Yeah, if it could tribute itself, that's pretty great. 2 recruiters. I want 3. I just haven't gotten my hands on 3 yet. A friend
of ours has one, but
I've been too lazy to act on it. Alright, so yeah, searches out nearly every GK except Visionary and I forgot. Yeah, I haven't used them for a while. It does search out Visionary, right?
It searches out everything except for Spy.
Except for Spy, Guard, and Visionary.
Spy, Guard, and Visionary. You heard it here, folks.
Triple Guard. This is the heart and soul of the trolling in this deck, is Triple Guard. And I don't do it anymore, but I used the Triple Compulsory. Remember when, yeah.
I remember. Summon Stardust Dragon Compulsory. What?
Yep, it was like that every time played. And nice defense with Necrorally 24, so that's pretty nice.
It's essentially another Snowman Eater for this type of deck.
I like snowmen. They're made of snow. Alright, so I want to make them all cool looking. Alright, so triple commandant, just I like it.
Searches out your.
It's either a Necro Valley or a beat stick. It's either one. It's either Necro Valley, a beat stick, or fodder for Descendant. It's usually never a death draw.
It also adds to the whole theory behind Gravekeepers having 8 Necro Valleys in their decks by running 3 commandant, 2 guards, and 3 Necro Valleys. Or some people do it in a different manner.
I think you meant to say recruiter, not guard.
Recruiter? Oh, I did say that. Oh, my bad.
Let's go.
Recruiter. But, yeah.
Alright.
Go look up some videos on that. The Gravekeepers have things figured out to where they always have Necro Valley.
Alright, so Triple Spy. Who doesn't run Triple Spy?
It's the poor man's tour guide.
Yeah.
It allows you to just do everything you want.
Yeah, and defense is nice if you ever need to rely on it. One duality, I I've tried 2 or 3. Well, I mean, I don't. Well, I mean, I only have one, but
He's proxied out a couple more and tested them.
I usually test out stuff in my GK deck. I always bounce around and test out different things. I'll test out 3 if I ever get my hands on 3.
But for now, 1 works good.
Yeah. Double World Tribute, another trolling, staying in this deck. I mean, with Jagunis, it's a little iffy because
Jagunis, they don't care if you roll tribute.
Yeah.
You'll just get your phalanxes in grave, and then you'll draw into Dukes, and then it'll be a bad day for Gravekeepers. But against every other deck, I think it's solid.
it works perfectly against Dark World.
Oh yeah, do this on a Dark World player,
gosh.
then you'll top events, dude. I promise, dude.
All you need is just 40 of these in one deck, and you'll win, man.
Don't even run Necro Valley. Just run this.
Don't even need Necro Valley. All right, triple Necro Valley.
Oh yeah, we're also total hypocrites.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Don't need.
do as we say, not as we do.
I don't know what that means because I'm only in the 10th grade, but okay. All right, so Necro Valley again, like Spy, just pretty. You gotta have it. I've heard some people using 2. I just use 3. What you explain what people use 2?
Some people use 2 because of that whole. I told them to go find someone else. Now I have to do it. The theory behind it is if you have 3 of those or 2 of those, and where are they? And 3 of these, then essentially you're running 8 Necro Valleys by running. Some people run 2 of these, 3 of these, and 3 of these. This searches out this, which will become a Necro Valley in hand. This will automatically be one, and this is Necro Valley. Doesn't get much simpler than that.
I didn't think it was a Necro Valley.
This is a Necro Valley.
No, this.
That is a Necro Valley. No, actually, this is freaking Sanctuary in the Sky. Right there.
Okay, I get it now.
But yeah, it's a really good theory, and it allows Gravekeepers to always have consistency and always have a freaking Necro Valley in hand. Freaking. But yeah.
Alright, so now we got double steel. I used to triple it, but I mean it has the potential to be tripled. I mean to triple it, because if you do have a dead field and then you could draw into 2 Gravekeepers.
It allows you to have the same bounce back that higher like meta decks have, like Black Wings with their Blizzards and other like any tour guide deck.
Also refills fodder for Descendant.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's just all around good.
Alright, so now here's optimal staples against people with field spells.
This card is just murder to my Ravines right there.
Alright, so that's the only staple spell cards I use.
Yeah, Gravekeepers, you don't really run the generic stuff. You run some you run outside the box things generally.
Yeah, which are these next 2, which I like just for trolling power. Prohibition. And
that card, because we play mostly amongst ourselves, we know what we pretty much know all our friends' decks front and back. But pretty much after you know what deck your opponent's playing, which can be done after the first card they play nowadays, you can always just use this and stop any type of things they're trying to do. Wind-ups, Hunter, they don't get the loop. Insectors, Dragonfly, they don't get their loop. Dino Rabbit, Rescue Rabbit, they don't get anything.
Alright, I haven't thought this one through yet. I haven't even tested it yet. I just want to see if it works.
I say this one would work good.
Well, creature swap.
This is essentially the biggest troll card in the game, I'd like to say.
Yeah. It was either this, or if I was to swap this out for anything, it'd be Econ. It's pretty much.
What about Book of Moon?
I don't know. Book of Moon's, it just seems a little bit too expected. I'd rather swap it out for something more diverse.
Something outside the box. Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. Outside the box.
This will be useful if you have that, they get out their beat stick and then your only defense is like a spy or a guard that's face up and in defense.
This card essentially turns dead hands into troll hands. That's exactly what it does. If you don't have like a Necro Valley, you can just summon a monster. Boom.
Alright, so now traps. The only traps we got are trolling and staples. Well, yeah, they don't really make. There's not any really specific things for GKs except Magician's Circle, if that's how you swing. Double bottomless, just
Anti-summoning.
I always like that. Some people do different things. I've always liked double bottomless.
It's a really good card.
My friend GL Silix got me into using this card. Sometimes I was lacking the potency. I don't know if that's a word.
Potency, you mean?
I don't care. I'm going to pronounce it the way I want to. The potency of this card, Trap Hole.
It's a good card.
I used to doubt that. I used to doubt it. I was thinking, well, why not just use a bottomless? It's because, I used 2 bottomlesses. That's why. Yeah. Alright, so now Mirror Force pretty expected.
Some people run Torrential, but because Gravekeepers they don't have the ability to bounce back unless they have the right setup, then this card allows them to blow up your opponent's field without losing your own field in it.
Torrential!
No doubles.
Oh.
Everyone's running doubles except you.
I'm so excluded. I don't care. I will run none Torrentials, and I'll swap that out for a Karibo.
Screensaver. That did not just happen. Okay.
that was entertaining.
My screensaver just trolled us. They know what's happening.
Yeah.
Torrential staple nowadays.
Yeah, just blow up everything, man. Just, works with dead hands, works with anything. Works with getting rid of your recruiter if you need to. Alright, so
we got some counter traps.
Yep, those 2.
This guy, if this guy solemns anything you have, he usually wins. I am not even joking.
I will solemn anything.
The first thing that he is capable of solemning, he does, and I don't even know how he does it, but his weird magic works towards him to where this card is always like the game-changing card for him.
I always do. I will solemn anything. I will solemn a broken bamboo sword, even if you're not running a golden bamboo sword, or the other one. Another counter trap, Divine Wrath. Main reason I run it is because, dual terminal.
It's dual terminal rare, really sexy, guys.
Yeah, it is.
As far as trading cards go, if that's your thing.
Yeah. If any trap I'd swap out for something else, it'd be this one. I mean, just for testing purposes, I like to test a bunch of different cards, and this is a perfect example. Traps time.
I mean, like this gigantic trap lineup. He still runs traps then because this guy is a pro player, you guys.
No.
Yeah, you are.
Okay, I am. I'm doubting myself.
Don't doubt yourself, bro.
Okay, I won't. That's it.
All right. For now, the side deck is pretty much generic stuff that almost everyone else runs, really.
Yeah, I'll run some. I'll run some Exceeds if I mean, I have Utopia, but I just didn't bother to put it here.
Really, for Gravekeepers, you don't want to lose your own cards to make summons like that. You would rather have, because almost every Gravekeeper is always a 2,000 attack beater, so it really works out to keep your monsters on the field.
Yeah, it's like the only thing you'd get rid of it's like deciding whether to use it as fodder for Descendant or use it as XYZ materials. You have choices.
You'd rather blow up your opponent's field.
Yeah.
Alright, guys. Well, we're going to upload some dueling videos now. We'll see you later, alright? Visit Twilight Town HQ if you're madly in love with anything Kingdom Hearts related. He does theory videos.
Yeah, new theories. Any ideas you would want me to do? Any really weird things. I've already formulated many ideas, like all the gay pairings and stuff like that.
We don't need to know about the gay pairings of the Kingdom Hearts world.
Okay.
He's also got some Keyblades up for sale. So yeah, check those out, and we'll see you guys later.